Okay, so two quick things before we get into the actual video. First of all, Merry Christmas to everybody, and if you don't celebrate Christmas, then I don't know, man, have a good day. And second of all, Destiny server is getting close to 4k subs, and they are going to do a huge giveaway. They are going to give away 10 Discord Nitro. So Destiny is a huge Injustice 2 mobile server, the biggest. Other than some YouTuber servers, so definitely join them. They got a lot of good stuff in there. They got guys, they got leaks, they got people that are helpful. So links in the description and the pinned comment. Go join Destiny. Merry Christmas and let's go. Hello ladies and gentlemen, Green here and welcome to Injustice 2 Mobile News. This is where we talk about the chests that are in the store, the challenges, the arena season character, the special offers. We basically talk about what's worth your money, your gems and your time. And today we're also going to cover the Christmas sale. But yeah, with all being said, if you enjoyed this and if you found this useful, if you want to see future episodes, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button, and let's get into it. So the arena season character is going to be Mythic Wonder Woman. And the best way I can describe Mythic Wonder Woman is an above average character. But not by a lot, but an above average character nevertheless. So Special 3 doesn't do anything, we don't care about that, just raw damage. Special 2 is going to give her a super block, and super blocks are useful. There's nothing to complain about having a super block, I'm glad she has it. And then the Special 1 will have armor piercing. Armor piercing yet again is going to be a good thing to have, so not complaining about that one. And the passive is going to be that 50% of the opponent's stack is absorbed for 20 seconds after she kills an opponent. A pretty useful passive in arena and Champions Arena. She is also a member of the Just League team, which means she has synergies with the Just League characters, but the big problem with that is the fact that each of the other Just League characters are better off in different teams. So overall, this is not a bad character, but unfortunately she is kind of in the shadow of Just League Flash and Just League Superman. Her not having any chance of being a prime damage dealer. You can still use her in Arena and Champions Arena, you can still have fun. She used to be a rare Arena season character, but lately she's been around a lot. So yeah, farm her definitely. If you're a new player, you could even gem refresh her because she's a pretty good character to have at the start of the game. But don't go too hard on her because at the end of the day she's not going to be a late game character and a must-have character. With that being said, let's get into a challenge. The challenge is going to be for Powered Supergirl. And if I did not unlock this character from soul rates, I wouldn't have her unlocked because I couldn't be bothered to farm her challenge. Special 1 is going to deal some dot damage, I guess that's good. Dot damage is always good to have. Special 2 and Special 3 don't do anything but raw damage, they're bland. And the wonderful passive of this character is going to be the fact that when she uses basic attacks, she's going to eventually get a chance to trigger a Special 1 for free. A Special 1 that costs 3 bars of power. Yeah, totally an underwhelming character. Like, she's the worst Supergirl character in the game. The only reason you would farm her is if you would be speculating a future rework to her or something like that. And she's not even as thick as Power Girl on top of that, though that costume is pretty slick, not gonna lie. But with all that being said, if you're one of the guys who are like, what if she gets reworks, well then farm her all the way to 2 stars. But if not, then don't bother, you're not going to ever use this character. Now let's get to the other challenge. So this challenge is going to be the Multiverse Challenge. It's going to require League of Anarchy characters to farm, but some of you might have a Last of a Joker there in your roster anyway from raid drops because his shards do drop from there. And you'll get all the Multiverse characters dropped from here and with an additional chance to get Multiverse Armor Supergirl. First of all, let me be straightforward with you. The amount of shards that you get from here and the diversity of the characters means that if you were to farm all the difficulties on and on, you still wouldn't unlock characters. This is not necessarily to unlock characters, but to get shards for good characters and maybe the few shards that you need to promote them to the next star rating. I wouldn't really gem refresh for this, but I would definitely farm as much as I can of this, like without gem refreshing, because the big thing about this shards aside is the fact that you can drop gears for Just League Flash, and his gears are only from here and from the raid drops. And you can also drop gears for White Canary, but I don't think anybody really cares about that. But yeah, with that being said, let's move on to the store section. So getting into the store section, we're going to start off with the Brainiac Legendary Chest. So Brainiac Legendary Chest is going to give you pretty much shards for Brainiac. It's like all the legendary chests out there. They all look the same, they all do the same, and they are eventually going to unlock your character. Honestly, now that they unlock a 3-star, this is the safest way to unlock characters. Like for example, if you need an Arkham Knight Batman for your League of Anarchy team, because he only needs to be 3-star for that and he will do fine. But you shouldn't do this for Brainiac, because Brainiac has a challenge. Like Brainiac after the update and after his rework is not a bad character. He never really was a bad character, but now he's actually pretty good. But the thing is, you don't need to do this because you can farm him from the challenges. The challenges require League of Hierarchy, not Bad Ninja characters. His challenge requires Bad Ninja characters, and you'll get 3 of them easily. Like you'll get Bad Ninja, Batman, Bad Ninja, Joker, and Harley. You'll get them eventually quite easily, and you'll be able to farm his challenge. So I wouldn't really go for this chest to unlock him because you don't need to. There are other ways. Next up, we got Golden Wonder Woman power up chest. First of all, does it even say does this even give you... Yeah, you got over there an 8% chance to unlock, to get shards for Golden Wonder Woman. And I really appreciate this, guys. Like, props to NetherRealms. They did something good, actually. They actually started displaying the exact chances of getting this. Because before, in previous videos, I would say that don't take that 8% chance at face value, because some people might be like, you might unlock her from that, but now they fixed it and it says that you have an 8% chance to get 40 shards, so props for them to that. But this chest is still garbage, and you look just by looking at the chances to get gears and thinking of the fact that you can get duplicates for them, you're going to arrive to the conclusion that you're going to be dropping 20 or 30k gems to open this, to get all gears. So you're better off paying off the 10 bucks from the special offers or not building her at all, because so far she doesn't seem to be particularly useful at anything. So stay away from this chest. Premium chest is garbage if you're a new player looking for new characters. Open the hero chest. Premium chest is going to give you an additional chance to get Soul Star Doctor Fate, and that's actually an increased chance to get a bad character. So if you're a new player wanting some new characters in your first 2 weeks of playing, open the hero chest. Then Arena, my boy, that's where you get your characters from. Now, getting into the special offers. We got a mini holiday bundle. We got the super holiday bundle. We got the mega holiday bundle. And we got the ultimate holiday bundle. First of all, if you're going to buy this, not saying that you should buy, we'll get into that later, but if you're going to buy this as usual, the more you spend, the more value you get out of them. Now let's get into if you should actually buy them. So what does this give? Talking about the biggest one, because as I said, this is going to be the biggest value. It's going to give you Sims, so yeah, like the Sims are going to be worth 800 gems themselves, because that's how much you spend to get that amount of Sims. Some XP capsules, always good to have, not going to complain about these gems. Pretty decent amount of gems. Gear materials, the amount of gear materials is just not gonna cut it. Like with this, you're not even going to get 1 gear, or you might maybe get 1 gear from level 60 to level 70, but other than that, it's a very slow amount of gear materials. That over there is a very small amount of credits, because with that amount of credits, if you're lucky, you'll get one of the epic talents you desire. If not, you'll not even get that. And then artifact materials, like Azure artifact materials. Not gonna lie, all those bundles that you see here, in my opinion, are kind of terrible. Like, if you're going to want to get this for gems, then go ahead, I guess, my dude, because it's better than what's usually in the store, because when there's not a specific sale, what you can do to get gems, what you can do to get gems for the same amount of money that is going to be this, which is going to give you smaller amount of things. But so if you want to get gems, just go ahead, I guess. But the thing is, other than gems, this doesn't offer particularly useful resources. Like the normal artifact materials are going to be dropped from raids, so you get them from there, no need to spend real money on them. If this had like new artifact materials or apocalypse artifact materials, Kryptonian artifact materials that have been useful, some reforges are in the mix, some of the new reforges, some of the artifact reforges, but this just gives you things that you can get through grinding through the game. And I don't think it's really worth it. Like, if it had other currencies in it, then maybe, but I really don't see why you would buy this. Maybe if you want the gems, but my dude, with that amount of money that this costs, you're going to get yourself a Black Manta if you want to, at 4 stars. But with 23k gems, not even with 50k gems, you might not get a Black Manta, so I wouldn't really go for this. Now, the Kryptonite Soul Raid bundle, like, I don't really recommend this. Like, I really recommended the previous bundle, the one with the Apocalypse Soul Raids, because that had the Apocalypse artifacts, and the Apocalypse artifacts were all good in one way or another. All of them were good. Some of them were better, some of them were worse, but over here we got a lot of garbage in the mix. Like, we got Kryptonian bullets, we got Kryptonian dagger, and those are going to be terrible artifacts for you, so it's just too much crap mixing here for me to be able to recommend it. Now, Wonder Woman, nah, neither hardly. Like, look, dude, if you're going to buy yourself a legendary character, do yourself a favor. Buy Black Manta, or buy Arkham Knight Batman, or buy Batman Jack or Lagro or buy Just League Superman. But don't go for this. And Mushroom Manhunter, not even on this sale is worth buying. Like, first of all, you'll need to get his gears as well. And they didn't even bother to add his gears in the store right now. And he's not a great character. Like, he's definitely not one of the top 4, maybe not even the top 5 legendary characters. He's not a must-have in any races or race teams. You could have the best account in the game in terms of performance without having Mushroom Manhunter. So this is a no-go. If you want gears for Wonder Woman or Suicide Squad Harley Quinn, actually for Wonder Woman, buy them from here and don't spend gems, but for Harley, there's actually a chest with Suicide Squad gears that comes around now and then, and that's okay, I guess. And this thing, I bought this previously in a video, so on one hand those things are very, very valuable, and on the other hand it's very RNG oriented in terms of the Kryptonian artifacts that you're going to get, because that's what you're buying it for. So I don't know, you might get very lucky and this might be definitely worth your money, or you might not. So I got mixed feelings about this chest, but we're going to leave it at that, because I might be biased towards it because I got unlucky. But with all that being said, this was everything for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the videos, like it if you dislike it, maybe hit that bell button. I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye!